Day 2 of Hollow Knight Silksong, where things get real and I can see all my real emotions and thoughts now that I'm not trying to woo you with to watch the first episode. God, I hate video games. Bench? I feel like I'm doing something No! Did I lose them all? They went towards the door! I wanted to get all of the ones! I don't know if I did or not. They're kind of sliding over there awkwardly. Okay, so maybe lesson learned, I'm not sure. What's that? Insert rosaries? I guess? Some kind of upgrade or unlock? Big chair. You have to spend rosaries to unlock some of the checkpoints? Is it just a checkpoint? I think it's just a checkpoint. If you play Marrow How Little Lamb, you unlock permanent health upgrade. You are blessed to walk the foundations of Pharloom. Humble yourself before the shells of those who gave their lives to hold our kingdom's weight. I'll not humble myself for shit. Damn the king. And the queen. And the whatnots. And also I tried to move my chair, but it didn't want to. So, sorry if you heard horrible sounds. I got stuck on the table leg and everything went to shit. I wanted to sit in a dumber, gayer position, and that meant I had to move the whole chair to keep my head aligned with the microphone. My spine will be fucked by the time I'm 36, which will be tomorrow. Because I'm also old. I'm old and gay. Stupid microphone, stay fucking put. Yeah. Alright. I need a new microphone. This one annoys me. I need a new microphone. The Marrow! Okay, I did know this existed because people kept fucking screenshotting it at me. If you're new here, my persona is named Marrow, and that is why that is funny. Very slightly funny. It's really not that much of a thing. Also, I'm just dumping on you in the first 30 seconds of episode 2 that I am old and gay and furry. Haha! Tricked you into watching an episode! It sounds like I say it like it's a bit, but that sincerely is like a fucking, that's sincerely a red flag. Like a stop sign for people, a deal breaker. These people are really boring. Okay, that's good. That worked out, that was intentional, I did that on purpose. No, not my best. So far I can be kind of spammy about the heals in this early game. Outside of the actual, like, locked room. Outside of locked room encounters, I can usually just recharge it pretty quickly. Do I want to go this way or the other way? Ah! My paranoia. What's this? Does it crumble? It sure do. And then it regrows. It's weirdly gross. Well, that guy wasn't very resistant to much. Alright, this seems to be a whole thing. So let's go back down. Oh! Don't know what these do, but I'm gonna keep grabbing them. Oh, hello. Yeah, that's something. Fuck you! Yeah! Take that, someone's sign, probably. And there was also the bottom right. So this might be less like the dichotomy between finding the main path versus side stuff that has bonus stuff to pick up, and it might be more akin to like a branching path for how the story is going to go from here on out, or the setting, the map. He's got a little bug mustache. Aha! A native of these fiery lowlands approaches. Have no fear, my friend. We fleas are but humble travelers. Well met, sir. Though like you, I am not of these lands. I am merely journeying through. Oh, a kindred spirit. It's good luck for the wanderers to meet on an unfamiliar path. And now that we have met, know that I am Flea Master Mushka, leader of this caravan. Our own journey has barely begun, but you are most welcome to tarry here a while, stranger. Where ways are dark and winding, good bugs must stay close together. Stranger, will you hear my worry? The time has come for us fleas to find each other and travel together, as has happened through generations before. The many fleas of this kingdom should be flocking to our caravan, but times have become dangerous. You feel it too, yes? Our poor cousins out there in hiding. Could you help us find these poor lost fleas? We daren't continue our journey until some of the old dears have found their way here to us. Promise wish? Yes? Wish promised, so like quest accepted? Are there consequences for failing? Is there a failure state? Ah, do I understand you rightly, stranger? You will help us gather the lonely fleas to our caravan, truly? I am traveling these lands for my own reasons, Flea Master. However, if I happen upon any fleas on my travels, I will aid them as best as I can. Oh, I could ask for nothing more. They must all be hiding or stuck in dangerous places, but if you rouse them, they are sure to find their way here to us. May the kingdom bless your travels and keep you safe, stranger. You are welcome to rest here with us whenever the road brings you back. I think this happened last game too. There was like a bunch of goobers you had to collect throughout the game. Dodeshna. I am saying, welcome to our caravan, stranger. You are very funny. Strange flea, isn't it? No fur at all, and your wings fall off. Haha, is just jest, of course. Us fleas famous for giving jokes. My fellows give much worry for the other fleas, but I'm not give at all. They will find their way to us, and if not, who keep count of them anyway? They'll find their way, or we'll forget. I guess that's one way to approach things. Dodeshna, stranger. You are looking a little tired, is it? Unhealthy? You can rest with us here if you wish. It is nice and dark, and warmth from below brings good health. Still, you should make care not to stay much long. You are not Flea after all. Look at these huge carapaces. The beasts here are much frightful. Scary? But if give them space, they leave alone. You respect beast, beast respect you. Alright, we have a new game-spanning goal. Find the fleas. Or just disappoint people. That's always fun. That's a fun learning experience, fun character arc, when you just... people like you less, and then you have to live with that. Like, that's growth. No. Stay back, stay back. Do not want that one to make progress towards me because it's on the ground. Don't like that. Interesting that Carapace is made of those blades. But it doesn't block your attacks when they're withdrawn inward or whatever. But when they expand, they become danger. I'm inclined to think, it's hard to tell, but I'm inclined to think that the game is relatively nice, and that when you lose loot to spike pits, it just loots it for you. But there's enough loot things all over the screen that I can't really, like, keep track of it to tell. Rude. Calm down. Calm all of yourself down. We don't need that. Oh! Oh, rosaries. It's a treat. Braid rosary string. So is that... I have 2 of these. Contains 30 rosaries. Worn string holding a meager amount of rosaries can be broken, and the loose rosary is used to trade. Okay, so yeah, hard souls and soft souls. Which is... Because like throughout all the Souls-like type games, you have a currency that's used as like an experience that you get from all the enemies, and that just goes directly into your character as a currency, like that what I see in the bottom left down there. But you can also collect items that can be consumed to make to give yourself more souls, and we call those hard souls just because you don't lose them on deaths. Like you can actually hold on to them and have like sort of a safer budget overall. And there's a whole dynamic between those 2 different resources. So it's interesting that this one lets you make hard souls. It could just be them politely letting you just convert them directly for free, but I suspect that there may be some lost in the exchange. Like you can lose some of your rosaries to make them unlosable. Like you pay a tax to thread them. Like if that one item is worth 80, I kind of suspect it might cost 100 to make or something. Oh wait, no, they said they cost 80, I think, right? So maybe it's worth 60 or something. Double this one. Because this is a frayed string. The other one was like a better one. I have 187 out of 40 shard things, so there's a cap on your ability to just grind for these. Hardened fragments of shell and bone used in the crafting of tools and traps. We'll have to see when that comes up. Oh, just 5? It's fewer fleas than expected, honestly. I think it was like a huge campaign spanning thing last time. I guess we'll see. A long sewing needle, uniquely balanced for combat. The blade is marked by time and use. So not a very good sewing needle, I imagine. I think I really just gotta commit and then just go in a direction to see how it goes. Because yeah, like there's the top left direction I was looking at earlier. And there was also the area to the bottom right. But they might all just kind of go in a direction. So I might just have to explore. Or I might be back on the left side again right now. Did we just loop back? Ah! Oh, Jesus. Alright, well that's backfiring. Oh! That's the second time that's happened, so that attack must do 2 damage. My rosaries! Probably blew... Ah! I gotta be careful, Jesus. Ah, damn it. It does kind of feel like a lot of this stuff is designed to not really let you run past it most of the time. Does he come down here? Ah! Oh, no! No! Oh, don't die. Oh. Oh, it doesn't even heal you for full. It heals you for 3. Alright, well, we're gonna find out whether or not this is beneath where I died. I was trying to just quickly platform down this level to get back to the previous hub and just confirm that it's connected, and then I managed to die instead. So, because particularly if they were connected, it feels like the level just like sort of shepherding me off in that direction, which makes me think that the bottom right corner might be a bit more optional. I think that's the enemy that killed me, so I'm not that far off, I think. Okay. Yep. Yep. Haha. Oh, Jesus. He turns around really abruptly. Okay. Got my stuff back. So at least there's that. What's in here? A shard pendant. Equip tools in the crest menu while resting at a bench. Apparently there's a crest menu, which you can access at benches. Which was not previously apparent to me. Oh god. And not a great platform to fight on. Okay, so I wanted to try out this direction. It feels like both those two directions branched, they both connected another. Alright, well, now I know. The one remaining direction was a dead end. It seems to be a travel thingy. Like some kind of way of interacting with that room later. But right now, it's just a dead end. You either like a train thing is going to come in along that rail, or I'm going to gain the ability to like just sort of do a long horizontal dash across the screen, which is a common thing in numerous Metroidsvania. There's the bench. I was like, I thought there was a bench down here. Crude trinket worn by collectors and crafters allows one to collect more shell shards from defeated enemies. Okay. So you can't control where you equip it? It does seem to be under a heading. And that heading matches that symbol, so I guess it shares a slot with certain items, and you have to pick between them. These ones look more neutral, so maybe these ones you can pick between a variety of options for something. But these other 4 ones seem to have unique, specific symbols. So it seems like you'd have to very specifically equip one of the things under that heading. Which also means that I won't have more of a loadout until I actually find one of each category. Boom. Flawless victory. Alright, just edit that over all past and future fights against that guy. And we'll just believe in me. Keep expecting that guy to have like an actual swooping attack of some sort, and he just kind of slowly flies at you. Ah, I got dead zoned. I got dead zoned and this joystick snapped back and made me face the other way. One way or the other, I'm always in trouble. Ooh, that's a fake thing, isn't it? No. Destructible, but not in the way where it was just small bits of destructible terrain, not actually a destructible wall. Well, don't I feel silly now? So I can now farm more of this currency that they still haven't actually told me what it does. Which is kind of funny. Is this where I just came from? I think it is. This is where the other path connected. Ah, this door doesn't open from this side. Unless I'm forgetting a way earlier branch, I think this is now back to being linear, in that I've exhausted every branch, and this is the one direction to go in. I think. At least from the recent directions. Yeah, can't make that jump. Oh. Well, now I can. They're fake. They are fraudulent and homosexual. New friend? That guy's dead. Aha! No. Goodbye. What's up with all these little rings? Hi? Oh, not friend? Pashanka. Edges sharp and senses keen. In my land, this is the way warriors greet each other. For though you are a child barely hatched, you are also a warrior. Your stance, your weapon, your movements all proclaim it so. I'm a child? You have keen sight for my skill, Bug, but my childhood has long since passed. What has happened here? I see signs of battle all around. These strange, shuffling pilgrims. In the camp below, they were docile enough, but up here they seem to have lost their senses. They cry out to the darkness and attack their fellow travelers. Yakinash! Keep your weapon drawn, and your bearings true. The way ahead is winding, and to lose one's way invites only death. I am a navigator amongst my tribe, and I have been making maps of these lands. I can trade them with you and supplies, if you wish. Mosslands map, Marrow map. It's a me. They are not cheap. Bench pins. These pins will mark benches and other rest spots on your map. So it makes until then you don't know where the benches actually are. Oh my goodness. Shell marker. Use these to mark places of importance as reminders. So you have to unlock the ability to put reminders on the map too. Damn. A compass. Track your location throughout the winding lands with a bone compass. Each member of your tribe can craft them. Of our tribe can craft them. I would pass you mine for a small price. So until you get the compass, I think they mean that you can't see where you are on the map and you have to guess. This is a hell of a this is a content roadmap of stuff to buy over time. With this quill, you can add any new areas you discover to the maps that you own. We pluck these quills from Golpenny, hunted by my tribe. Their hollowed shafts make the perfect charting tool. So until I buy the quill, I can't expand my map. Jesus. Okay, so if I get the Marrow map, which is where I am right now, I can't afford basically anything else. But that's the most logical thing to start with. You obtained a map. Can't afford anything else. Yeah, I need to get more rosaries. In these lands, names are given freely, are they not? I am Shakra, wielding rings. If our hunts intertwine again, I will have new maps to trade. Until then, farewell, child-wielding needle. Yeah, that's the Marrow. It is wild not being able to tell where I am yet. So a lot of people sing around here. That's recurring. So I could pop a rosary. That does give me more to work with. Oops, sorry. Who are you calling for, Shakra? Your voice echoes through the caverns. I came deeper into Pharloom in search of my mentor, the greatest of my tribe. I could not keep pace, though, and her trail grew cold. She will have traveled much farther by now, but if I keep moving and stay vigilant, I will reunite with her. Okay, so now I have 95. The compass is tempting, because then I know where I am on the map. The quill is tempting, because it lets you actually update your map. Let's do the quill. See how effective that is. And maybe the shell marker? Because then I can actually label places I find. Your charts and tools show fine skill, Shakra. I've met few who'd match your talent. Cartography. Bacalo. It is a craft skill common amongst my tribe. Most important to keep one's mind sharp when on a journey. The charting of caverns, the memory of travel, the knowing of one's place within the kingdom, an engaging task for a warrior's mind. An unfortunate thing that my great mentor never learnt the skill, her talent at getting lost. I should almost be impressed. Alright, well, it's good to know that you exist. There we go. So now the places that I've been to are filled in. There is apparently a place off to the right that I never found that I should be worried about. And a spot where I could have dropped down. Damn. Startling. Gotta appreciate the hype, but damn. Ah! Not a good jump. Ah! Bro. Right. Did all that for the shard thingies that I specifically know I'm somewhat at risk of just capping out on if I don't find out how to spend them soon. Am I gonna find the other side of this bench over here, maybe? No map. Alright, well... immediately hit the limits of that. But I have incentive to backtrack now. There's definitely a doorway that I hadn't been through yet. Friend? Ah! Why? Oh, Jesus. Oh, they drop rosaries. Alright. Is it a lore thing? You have to defeat the religious people in order to get the rosaries and the monsters don't have them? They are acting possessed. And it seems like it's specifically like the silk is happening around them, which is what happened when I escaped the cage in the first place. Like something is in fact up. But you're a normal enemy. Do you not drop rosaries? So it's like smart enemies drop rosaries, or silked enemies drop rosaries, or humanoid-ish sentient enemies drop rosaries? Like ones that would know what rosaries are as a concept? Ow. I gotta stop taking damage. Ah! Aha! It's like Flea Man! Alright, not my proudest. Oh, we have bench. Now the question is, do they drop those every time? They do. Interesting. They drop like 5 each, or maybe less sometimes. There's truly not much stopping you from farming to have all the map supplies you might want. We're right back up to 75 just like that. If I do farm just to unlock map stuff real quick, I probably wouldn't do it during the episode though. But for all we know, maybe the resources are just way more common than it felt so far. It's just they just weren't giving me enemies that dropped them, so they felt so rare. I will soon leave these crumbling roads, but if you stop by the settlement below, we may meet again. I pass there often to trade with the pilgrims. So Mossland's map, which might be unnecessary because I can just fill it myself. Compass, bench pins. Let's get the compass. So they did not add a new map for the next zone. Let's see. It definitely felt noteworthy that the we just got into a new zone that immediately did not have the map. So they're making it clear to me that's going to be a constant concern. Where am I on the map, though? I thought the compass would reveal that. You have to equip the compass? Oh! That's really funny, actually. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's like the surge assigning your, like, that one thing that helps with lock-on or pairing or whatever, to being an optional upgrade, which means that you have to, like, give up a slot if you want to keep it all game. Like, this game's like, oh yeah, you can make it so that you can, always see where you are on the map, but it comes at the direct cost of you being able to use that slot for something else. Which in this case is my ability to farm more of these shard things, which I admittedly don't know what they do still. So yeah, that's the upstairs area. But it seems to be the case that if I go back through the area that had the fleas... But there should be a whole other side path I didn't check yet. Keep checking the map, but because I can't see where I am right now, it is of diminished helpfulness. Okay, so this is the little dead end. Am I wrong about where I even am? Like, I don't even see this dead end on the map. Like, it goes down and to the right? So I assume that I'm somewhere near the middle of the screen right now. Oh no, was it just this locked door? It was just this locked door. So this is just a locked door, and down there is the lava path. And that's the paths I haven't been able to go yet. Okay, so I was wrong to backtrack. I actually did kind of go everywhere already, I think. At least the map hasn't revealed any new surprises. Just my own frail mind. It's gonna drive me a little mad not being able to see where I am. So I'm definitely tempted to equip it. But I'm also pretty sure that I do, in fact, know where I am. So it's not necessarily worth losing the upgrade. Hello. Oh. What? That's the dropping down, yeah, up there. Right, I was curious about this for a second, but that didn't end up coming down here. Is this just a shortcut back to the beginning now? Ow. I think I'm in the middle of the left right now. Was this just the way in at the beginning? It does not seem to line up with the geometry of the map. And this was like the transition into this zone. I think this actually might be way earlier. I don't know, I'm actually really disoriented. I gotta get to that bench. You know what? I could do with some certainty, actually. Hmm? We immediately lose the other upgrade. They're competing for the same space. And I'm exactly where I thought I was. Which raises questions about some of the other spots on the map. Is some of the stuff that I was seeing just not being added to the map? I don't know, we'll see going forward, because I'll have more confirmation. I don't feel like doing yet another stage of backtracking right now. Alright, the arrow really is hinting that I should go this way first. Gonna unlock this thingy. Hi! How you doing? You get stuck? Did you post cringe? Huh. I don't know if I can do anything about this. It's regenerating faster than I can destroy the next bit. And I just don't really have any other buttons or abilities or any other way to respond to this as far as I know yet. I don't think stuff like this is going to help more. It doesn't seem to be. Uh-huh. Okay, so fast travel seems to be hidden behind some kind of mechanic there. I need to get better in some way. It might be about just doing more damage, or it might be getting some kind of ability to do like multi-hit, or having a longer weapon so I can cut through all of them at once. But like, I need to be upgraded or gain a new ability in some way. Ugh! It's disgusting. So rude. Oh god. Okay, I need to be more careful. I don't appreciate your attack strategy. Okay, it does seem like they always shoot high enough in the air that I could just directly dodge it by just approaching. Which is a tad abusable. That puts them in a bad spot, doesn't it, old chap? Ah! No! Kill. That unlocks something beneath me. I've never been here before, so reduced helpfulness. I guess I should have the other thing equipped again as far as my abilities go, because the compass is immediately useless if I don't have the local map. The question is how to get the local map? Is it always her? In which case, how deep into the zone do I need to get there? I don't know if I can make this jump. Damn. It's like just on the edge that I would like... I personally wouldn't put a jump that's that close to being successful if it's not successful. Because it's just kind of cruel. You leave your player just kind of really wondering if they can make it or not. So it makes me think that you can make it. But if you can make it, why would they make it so, like, pixel perfect? Because that's rude. Ah! I can't do that, though. I can barely even see my destination on this side. Okay. So somewhat counterintuitively, at a certain part of your arc... Wow, I didn't even grab it that time, I just landed on it. So I guess she starts falling so quickly after the top of her arc that doing the dive attack actually gives her more horizontal distance. This is the thing I already looted. Oh! This is why we always hit everything. Choral Commandment. Order issued by the Citadel. The once gleaming seal has worn with time. A relic of Pharloom's past. Interesting to collectors of historical items. Someone's gonna want to see this. Big hole? Whee! Oh my god! Oh my god, I could have fallen in the hole again. God damn it. Oh, that would have sucked. Reminds me of playing not Downwell. What was it called? Animal Well. Where it's the big vertical shaft through the middle of the map. That's just rude. I remember that I jumped down into some area that I couldn't really get out of, or I kept delving deeper into in the first game, and people were like, oh god, he shouldn't be here, this is a late game area, or whatever, or way harder area than his current power level, and I just kept powering through it. I made it. I think I made it into like the capital city from like the wrong direction or something, so it all felt weird. This camp seems in poor condition, good bug. With the lands around turning deadly, I'd worry for its safety. We surely aren't seeing its finest moment, but this place has been serving us passing bugs for as long as any can remember. It's faith, you see. All those pilgrims now and past, our devotion holds it together. The camp will remain and provide, no matter the troubles. Is there any insight to be gleaned here about what has happened there? Oh, it's you again. Please, no more talk of bells or travel. I'm trying to stay hidden.
That's fine.
I mean no intrusion, ma'am. Are you composing yourself here before you leave on your own journey? Like all of the others, my brothers and sisters who trudged off to die? No. I think I'll linger here a little longer with my thoughts. Down here you can't hear the cries of the pilgrims above, only the faintly ringing bells. I'll stay and meditate a little longer before I start my own pilgrimage. They do not believe in the journey. Their faith is shook. Let's see. They say it'll help you get... this stone's a beauty, isn't it? They say it'll help you gather up rosaries on the road ahead. You'll come back and share some with me, won't you? So does it it probably magnetizes them to you, since it's called a magnetite brooch. It's also yellow symbol, so I gotta keep an eye out for that. I didn't know if the compass had that symbol, but it must have in the purchasing screen, which indicates that it specifically goes into that slot. So this comes at the cost of those other ones, although magnetizing rosaries might be nice, although costing 120 of them right now would suck. Mask shard's a good long-term thing to work towards. Craft metal sounds great, but I don't have a way of anything to do with it yet. Okay, so let's learn. This costs 80 rosaries. What is it worth? 60. Wow, I predicted the exact numbers. So I just lost 20 rosaries. But I can't lose those now, which is kind of nice. If you don't believe in yourself. No, it's fine. There's literally enemies that drop them now, so 20 is not a big deal. Did kind of undo my bonus farming loop from a second ago, though. Well, it's good to confirm that things work the way that you think they do instead of just assuming that they do. So, you know, I did a science. That's important going forward.